Once in a while, I get annoyed about the fact that I have no real privacy, nowhere I can go and not be registered. I know that somewhere everything I do, think, and dream of is recorded. I just hope that nobody will use it against me. There's a big thing happening, and it's happening in Davos, Switzerland. It's the annual Davos meeting, the World Economic Forum. Klaus Schwab and his cronies. We are so proud to bring together the world leaders to usher in the fourth industrial revolution. We have penetrated all the governments. You will own nothing, and you will be happy with a brain chip in your mind. That's Klaus Schwab, paraphrased, of course, fact checkers. So here we have a World Economic Forum official tweet in 2016, December 12th. Welcome to 2030. I own nothing. I have no privacy, and life has never been better. And this was written by a member of the Denmark's parliament, posted on Forbes magazine. Welcome to the year 2030. Welcome to my city, or should I say our city. I don't own anything. I don't own a car. I don't own a house. I don't own any appliances or any clothes. It might seem odd to you, but it makes perfect sense for us in this city. Everything you considered a product has now become a service. We have access to transportation, accommodation, food, and all the things we need in our daily lives. One by one, all these things became free, so it ended up not making sense for us to own much. When they say things become free, ask any person that's lived in a socialist or communist country what that means. There is no such thing within a system that is free. Yes, nature is the ultimate proof that there is such a thing as free. Nature provides abundantly, freely, but within our human system, nothing is free. It's just that something is shifted from one payer to another payer, but you're supposed to pay the ultimate price. It made no sense for us to own cars anymore because we could call a driverless vehicle or a flying car for longer journeys within minutes. We started transporting ourselves in a much more organized and coordinated way when public transport became easier, quicker, and more convenient than the car. Now I can hardly believe that we accepted congestion and traffic jams, not to mention the air pollution from combustion engines. What were we thinking? It clearly lays out self-driving cars. You hear this from Tesla, autonomous driving. However, electric autonomous cars take away your complete freedom of choosing where you want to go because the car doesn't want to take you there. You're not going there. And of course, this is baked into the solution. In our city, we don't pay any rent because someone else is using our free space whenever we do not need it. My living room is used for business meetings when I'm not there. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want strangers in my living room. Well, I don't even know what kind of business they're going to talk about. Who thinks that's a great idea? Who wants strangers invading their private space while you're not there? Once in a while, I will choose to cook for myself. It is easy. The necessary kitchen equipment is delivered at my door within minutes. We stopped having all those things stuffed into our home. We can just order them when we need them. Well, you know why? Because what if the freaking service doesn't work? What if my digital ID is disabled and I can't order food because I posted something or said something that was going against the rules, going against the grain? Shopping. I can't really remember what that is. For most of us, it has been turned into choosing things to use. Sometimes I find this fun, and sometimes I just want the algorithm to do it for me. It knows my taste better than I do by now. This means AI supremacy, artificial intelligence supremacy. This points to their belief system that artificial intelligence is superior to the beautiful human biology, to who we truly are, to what we're capable of. And this is exactly the mindset that they're expressing in this here. The algorithm knows it better than I do. And even if it doesn't, I have to trust it because it's smarter than I am. So better not trust my intuition, better trust the algorithm. My biggest concern is all the people who do not live in our city. Here we go. That's definitely going to be me. That's going to be my family. We're not going to live in this city. Those we lost on the way. Those who decided that it became too much, all this technology. Boom, exactly. Those who felt obsolete and useless, no. When robots and AI took over big parts of our jobs. Those who got upset with the political system and turned against it. They live different kind of lives outside of the city. Some have formed little self-supplying communities. Others just stayed in the empty and abandoned houses in small 19th century villages. This sounds wonderful to me. It sounds exactly what life should look like. Not in some AI city, 15-minute city that's completely controlled by algorithms. I want to live in that abandoned 19th century village. I want to grow my own food. I want to look at a beautiful stream. I want to hear the birds chirp. Here, this is now where I really want you to pay attention. Once in a while, I get annoyed about the fact that I have no real privacy, nowhere I can go and not be registered. I know that somewhere everything I do, think, and dream of is recorded. I just hope that nobody will use it against me. This is a vision by the World Economic Forum expressed in 2016 for the year 2030. Look up the Young Global Leaders. That's the academy of the World Economic Forum. New Zealand Prime Minister, was she a graduate of the Young Global Leaders Academy? Was Justin Trudeau a graduate? Was Vladimir Putin a graduate? Were many, many others in the current administration here in the United States graduates? Are many business leaders graduates? Is Mark Zuckerberg a graduate? Yes, yes, and yes. They all are. And they're shaping society as we speak. I'm talking to the adults here in the room. I'm talking to those people who actually want to take action, which means people actually being able to understand what they're reading and what they're seeing, connecting the dots. That's what we need. Adults who see what's happening and then withdraw that mandate, withdraw that energy. Anyone who's affiliated, associated with that vision, withdraw your support. And better yet, let's support people, visions, and groups that are working on a new and different future. That's what we continually share here. That's why we're working with great people everywhere to bring about this new timeline that's not this dystopian, crazy World Economic Forum timeline.